Hey, this is Gayle with BERNINA of Naperville, and guess what? Our little haunted house is done. Now, I started this thing out on our BERNINA 880 Plus with the regular embroidery module, and I was able to finish it super fast because our Crystal Edition 880 Plus came with that new Smart Drive technology, and this little guy stitched in about 90% faster, I think. I know. Well, the purpose of today's tutorial is that I want to show you, when you make a project like this and you're using your Aquamesh Plus and you feel like you have a lot of waste, well, I'm going to show you how to use water-soluble thread to sew your stabilizer together, because the water-soluble thread is going to sew everything together so you can hoop stuff and you can use all of those scraps and be a little bit more conservative with your use of water-soluble stabilizer. So let's see how we did that. All right, so the first thing that you need to do after your design finishes up is you're going to trim close to it, obviously, without cutting the design. So I'm going to do this, and this is one of the side pieces on my haunted mansion. And so I'm just going to put that away with the other pieces here until I've got them all done. I only have 14 more pieces to go. All right, so I'm going to put these aside, and now I want to show you how I'm going to sew this together. So I have this Superior, makes a great vanishing thread. It is water soluble, and so I use a big, huge spool of this, but this one is 200 yards, so don't fill this. If you buy this size, don't fill your jumbo bobbin with this, because this is pretty much a jumbo bobbin's worth. But I have this in the bobbin and I have this in the top, and I'm using my 790 Plus today with my number 1D foot, but you don't need to have a special foot for this. You could use anything, and we're just going to be using a straight stitch. So with just a straight stitch, I'm going to take one of these pieces. See how it's been unfolded and it's fairly large? That will almost fit into a large hoop. So now I'm going to take my other piece here that's also kind of wide, and I'm just going to stitch these together with a straight stitch. Now, it doesn't matter the stitch length, it doesn't matter because it's water-soluble thread. It's going to disappear. It could look like the dog's supper. It doesn't matter at all. So now I'm just going to stitch. And just overlap a little bit. And cut. And there is my piece sewn together. And so now I know that this will fit in my large hoop, so I'm going to put this aside. And then I'm going to grab some other pieces. So I've got these two pieces, so I'm going to have to sew a few more strips together to get the size I need from these, but this is worth it because otherwise this goes into a bin, never to be seen again. Who knows what happens to it, you know? It's a great way to recycle. So I'm ready to pick a new design, and I've got, there it is, my stitched Aquamesh all sewn together with our water soluble thread, putting the hoop back on, and I'm going to get ready to embroider the next piece. Look at these cuties. So I used my zombie fabric on this medium part of the house, and now all I have to do is trim this and proceed with all of my different color changes. Now you're ready to make your own haunted mansion. Don't forget, you can get more tips on doing freestanding applique by watching our tutorial, Happy Camper. So if you want to see more videos just like this one and more tutorials and fun stuff, check out our Bernina of Naperville YouTube channel. It's easy. It's youtube.com/Bernina of Naperville, and there you can like, comment, and subscribe. See you next time.